Hello YouTube, once again here I am doing another video, and this one here I don't know if you guys saw the previous video I had about fixing the transmission on this truck. I mean, not really fixing the transmission, but I had a noise coming from the transmission, and it turned out to be a simple fluid change, made the noise go away. So here I am. I just installed a Kenwood radio on this thing. It's a double din radio, and I went ahead and purchased the backup cam. And the reason I'm doing this video is because I saw a few videos online. The problem I was running into last night is that I hooked up everything, connected everything. In terms of the camera, if you notice, I got a Bose camera that connects right there. The body goes right behind the license frame there. So what I did is I brought down the wires and I connected it to the rear light, the power and the ground. Basically what that's supposed to do, it's intended to activate the camera once you put the car in reverse or the truck in reverse. And my problem was that it was activating the camera. However, when I would jam on the brakes, it would flicker, and then the signal would go away and it would come right back. So it was getting pretty annoying, and I was working on this thing pretty late last night. So I came back out today and I'm finishing it off. And the reason I'm doing this video is because I fixed the problem. So if you notice, what I have here is a 12-volt little motorcycle bike. So what I did, rather than getting both power and ground from the cables, what I did is I grabbed the ground. Rather than connect, again, it was connected here, and these are the reverse lights, okay? They go in there, they clip in here. So basically every time you press the reverse, there's power sent to these two cables. Both of these cables were connected with power, and both of those one goes to the camera yellow wire, which is the RCA video, and then that extension wire also comes out with the red cable that of course you got to give it power. So what you do is, I had to run an extension, so I have two of them, of course, and I connected them both to the power of the reverse. However, again, if I was connecting the ground as it should be, and as it's mentioned in the instructions, and it's seen all over YouTube, that is the correct way to install this. Ground and wire, problem solved, it should work just fine. Well, it's not, it wasn't. And basically what it was is, so if you notice now, I disconnected the ground and I connected it straight to the ground on a battery. And obviously I'm not going to keep a battery there, but what that told me is that it's the ground issue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ground it to the chassis of the truck, and that should take care of the problem. But if you notice now, okay, so the backup lights are on, the backup cam is on. I'm going to back up here so you can see that I'm going back. Okay, I'm jamming on the brakes really fast. Okay, again, jamming on the brakes really fast. Again, jamming on the brakes. Works perfectly good. It works fine. So again, the problem is not a relay. I've seen videos where you need relays and you want to do all kinds of different modifications. You don't need all that. I mean, I'm guessing it depends on the vehicle you have. It might be the reason why some of these videos they're saying that you might want to connect the relay to it to avoid the flickering. Most of the time it's going to be a bad ground or a bad power. The ground and the power work in conjunction with each other. So if one of them is faulty, it's clearly not going to work. And in this case, I'm not sure how the wiring diagram looks on this truck, but what I do know and what I learned is if we connect these two together, meaning if I grab power and ground from the backup reverse, you're going to flicker. It's going to flicker, and there's no way around it. So I'm going to connect that to the chassis, and that should take care of the problem. Okay, until next time, hopefully this works. If anybody having this problem, it might just work for you. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye.